Hello, my fellow New Yorkers. This is the CEO and President, Tyler Havlicek from TMC Business Development Center. Here to give you a company update. The company is strong. As we know it, the state of the company is strong. We cannot let other unnamed groups take it down or try to take it down. We are terminating some friendships that believe in the far left, radical left, and we are getting rid of bad rubbish. We have terminated the positions that disgovern our company and that do harm. We're not going to tolerate bullying. We're not going to tolerate nastiness, and we're definitely not going to tolerate things that don't belong to us. We are here to advocate. We are here to do the people's work for the American people and the New Yorkers. We're not here to play around. We're here to advocate against budget cuts. We're here to advocate so we get vital services. We're here to advocate to do the business of the American people and the business of the New Yorkers. That's why we're announcing that we have started the forward-thinking advocacy policy that we're going to start it in January 1st. And that's going to enact a new policy to forward think what's going to happen in the future. So if we have budget cuts March, April, May, we can prepare and advocate in the beginning of the year, so the impact is a lot less. We are going to partner with a lot of organizations, and we are going to grow through extended partnership, and we are going to hire the best staff possible. We're going to bring my assistant here, the commissioner of TMC advocacy. We are serious about this. I got my serious thing on.
You got it,
and
boss.
I'm going through the script here. And we're not the time of joking around and the time of playing around is over. And 2021 is going to be a big year. 2021 is going to be a big year for us.
Absolutely.
And I'm doing this live as a formal announcement of some of the plans that we're going to be doing next year.
Yep.
And I'm looking at my sheet. I got my sheet. See, I got my sheet here.
I got mine too. Don't worry.
Yeah. And we're going to be taking our job seriously, and we're going to be doing the advocacy for the American people. And no matter what president we have, we are a advocacy organization, and we need to do the people's work.
That's right.
So next year, I got it right here. I got like I said, we're going to implement the forward-thinking advocacy policy to handle the cuts and everything. We're going to make sure we get a national minimum wage of $15 an hour at least.
Yep.
And we're going to make sure we get a statewide minimum wage above $15 an hour, because I think it needs to be done.
Yep, exactly.
We're not going to, like I said, we're not going to tolerate bullying. We're not going to tolerate drama. And we're going to continue doing the people for the work for the American people and the people for New York.
Yep.
And that we're going to be focusing on professionalism and stuff like that. And we're going to be moving to a weekend schedule. Our week schedule is going to be pretty packed, so we're going to be working on the weekends on this. So we're gonna have a weekend conference like we are now, a professional conference. And what do you guys say, Victor?
You could finish it. I'll write all my notes, and then you let me know I'm ready on myself. You keep doing what you need to do, boss.
Definitely. We're going to hire the best volunteers possible and we're gonna take in good people. We're gonna take in people that that do good work, and we're gonna continue to advocate. I started this journey in 2014, and I was an outsider. I was an outsider, and I was I had to learn a lot. But in the last six and a half, 7 years, I have learned a lot doing business and running my own organization and company. And I want to say thank you to all my staff. We got Employee of the Month, Victor Cologne. He's been a great asset for our organization and company. He's brought a lot of professionalism in the organization and company. And he's brought a lot of good forward policy that our company is, the state of our company is much better now than it ever was, thanks to Victor. And he's doing really good, and I'm very proud of him. Jesse Max Wickie's doing really good. He's been Employee of the Month the last couple of years, and he's been doing really good. That's why the board has named him the CEO and president of the advocacy of TMC Advocacy Association. And that's why I had chosen Victor to be commissioner and chairman of the board, because he can handle such big role, and he's done really good in his job, and I'm proud of him. And we have an announcement coming tomorrow. We got about 7 new people coming in, thanks to Karen Esposito. Karen Esposito is doing really good in our organization. She's got a lot of contacts, and she's bringing in, we're in the process tonight, we're bringing in a lot of people tomorrow. So that's why we can't get taken down, and we're going to be the best possible. So I'm gonna bring it over to Victor, the commissioner of the board and chairman. He's gonna make some other announcements on his end. Go ahead, take it over.
Thank you, the owner of this company. My name is Victor. I'm one of the commissioner and the board chairman of the Self-Advocacy Association, TMC Media. Our policy that we have to follow is the guidelines. Number one, we have to be professional to work every single time that what the boss wants us to do. And number two, we cannot have drama in this company to advocate for each other. And also, I want to let everybody know that we're going to do a guideline policy in writing starting next couple of weeks. But we need to do our guideline in this company, what we're doing. And we have to take our job seriously, because we want to make sure that everybody get the major way for the DSP all over the country, all over the state. And I know that I don't care who's the president. I don't care who's the other president. No matter about it, I don't really care about it. The only thing that we need to keep working our business. People need to get a job, get paid, pay rent and stuff like that. And I know the situation, and I know the fact is that people is talking smack because they think that Biden is going to be the president right now. And I heard that Trump is in a court right now and stuff like that, working on that right now. And I know that he's not going to give up for that, because I know he's the true president of the United States, Trump. And people is telling me why you didn't vote for Biden, because I don't want to. It is my right not to vote for Biden. It is my right. I'm not a Democrat. I'm a Republican, the way I feel. I don't care what everybody said about me, if they don't like it or not. I'm just here to impress myself. I'm just here to say about the way I feel. But cannot do anything about it. I'm lucky I'm not drinking. I'm lucky I'm not smoking cigarettes. Thank God for that. I'm sober and clean every day. I don't care who's the freaking next president of the United States, no matter about me. I don't give a damn about it. I don't like Governor Cuomo, but he could do whatever he's going to do. I don't believe in that in him also, because he's a Democrat like him, like the president. And I know it's a couple of news that they talking about Trump be re-elected again, because I hear he's in the Supreme Court or something like that, right? And the president, but it's not going to be over yet. Believe me. because this happened in
Yeah,
2016, and this.
definitely. And I'll give an update. Yeah, I'm going to give an update on that. The president is entering a lot of legal litigation, as we call it. He has met with a lot of courts, and he's ready to take this stuff to the highest court. And if they do find that he indeed had millions of illegal votes against him, that all the blue states will be turning red, and that President Trump will be again reelected.
Yep.
Now, no president is elected until these legal battles are over, and for all the fake news media, there's no president-elect right now. There's no president-elect. Everyone keeps saying that President-elect Biden. No, it's not over until these courts, the legal battle is over.
Yep, that's
So
right.
there's no president-elect Biden. There's no president-elect Biden.
Nope.
That's not true. It's fake news media. We listen to real news media, and that we will, whether the president or not, our organization and company will work with the federal government, advocacy groups, and we will work together and get the work done. And we're going to be also willing to work and team up with organizations in the federal level through extended partnerships. And we're definitely willing to do that. So anything else?
Can you talk about my office and what I'm doing upstate New York, what I got to do, and all that, boss? I would appreciate that.
Yeah. We just incorporated a second headquarters in Fulton, New York, where Victor is. His house is going to become a part of his apartment is going to become a headquarters region. He's going to have an office, and definitely he's going to have his own commissioner office where he can do the work and everything, and he can do some work for his new job, and that we're going to definitely do good for the American people. And we're not just advocating for New Yorkers, we're advocating for all Americans. We're advocating for all Americans. So everyone's saying that we're not an American organization. That's totally false. We will condemn the hatreds and the false allegations on us, and that we will tell the American public what the truth is, what the real truth is. And we will not let any other group or organization take us down through false statements like that.
Yeah, because I think that this country is all free to speak, and everybody got their own right to who they want to vote for. And I don't like Democratic 100%. I'm a Republican, but might change next year, be independent, but I don't want to do that yet. But I don't know what I got to do, but I just keep it the way it is because I'm Republican, and I hope Trump win again because it's not fair for being the border cheater and shit like that. And I think it's not fair for you. It's not fair for all the American people because all the fake news is all fake news. I know that the only real news is Fox News is the real one, and that's the only channel that you could believe. I don't know if you agree with me or not. You don't have to agree with me, but
no, I definitely do. I definitely do. And we have also through extended support partnership, we have also supported a new startup news media, which is a Republican news media, Right Side Network, and also other right side media networks through extended support partnerships. So we will be highlighting that on our website, and we're definitely doing good. Like I said, we're going to be.
Can you tell them also what's my petition, what's the petition I'm doing and all that stuff? I know my sister is watching me on live Facebook too. She followed me, and Kata is watching me, and I want her to, you can explain to them what I do, what my petition on that stuff. They people on the same page, and because I could be in charge in Fulton County.
Definitely. Yeah, I have it right here. Victor is the commissioner and chairman of the board of TMC Advocacy Association, the advocacy organization within the Business Development Center, which is going to be renamed to the Business Development Network. So he's in charge. He's the head of advocacy operations, day-to-day operations, he's got a whole team under him. He's got Gabby Cotty, he's got Karen Esposito and Jesse Maxwicki. So he's got a good team under him. And he's definitely the chair of the board, and he gets to make all the big decisions, name changes and everything else. So he's definitely doing good, and that's why I picked him as commissioner. He formerly served as executive director and as chief executive director of the Advocacy Association, and was named and was promoted to the highest position possible.
And I also wanted to say thank you for having me on the board for the Self Advocacy Association, TMC. This is my big organization. I want to do it. This is going to be my office here now, official. I already proven that in January I get all my laptop, and I need to get a new computer and all that stuff. I'm working on that, and I finally got a job too. And I'm gonna be running business, and I'm gonna be make sure that everybody advocate for each other. And I'm supposed to be on the news maybe this week or next week yet, but I'm still waiting for the Fulton County people. They get a hold of me, make sure that I could do the conference news and talk about what I do with my position. And I need to start getting my business card pretty soon, and I need to work on my business card. And I also need to work on my other cell phone company I need to do it, because I got my private phone and I need to have another phone, and I'm working on that. And it's gonna take time for me, but everything else is good, and I'm just glad that I am part of the commissioner and the board chair, and that's the higher quality. And you also in charge of your region, and I got my own region, and I still have to go obey for you because you're the owner of this company, the first owner, and I know you want the job seriously. You want to take the job responsibility, and people for the action. It's not going to work for everybody, and we need to keep this American country open. That's what they try to do, and I know it's all fake news what they're doing right now, because what you was talking about, I don't believe in all that crazy news, but I know that people have to wear masks and all that stuff. I don't got no doubt about it, but it is one right is that we need to have freedom, and that's what it's all about, freedom. And I think that he cannot destroy this country because he want to do whatever he want to do, and that's not the way it is. It's going to be. And now he's talking about earlier that he don't want to send the people who had a DWI. He want him to go to rehab. I don't believe all that crazy stuff on the news, because it's time for us to take this job seriously. If we don't take this job seriously, it's not going to do anything for all the American people, because it's all about Nike stuff. And
Yeah.
people is copying me now on News 13 say, oh, why you want to go for Trump? Why you want to go for Trump? It is my right. I got my own voice, and people don't like it. And then somebody comment me that they talking smack about me right now, and that I'm a loser. And you know what? It's not about me. It's about this country. Make sure that we get our job done and take our job seriously. Look at the News 13 page. I'm told the way I feel.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
my right.
And we're also going to be advocating and working with the federal government to develop a safe and effective vaccine in the new year, either this year or in the new year. And we'll work with the Biden administration if we have to, if he indeed is president, on a safe and effective vaccine. We will open our research and development lab to research a vaccine that might be coming out that will end this pandemic once and for all, and we will work with New York and the federal government to prevent something like this from ever happening again.
Question: maybe you could get a hold of somebody that I could be on the news in the region, your region, and share my stuff, and I think you could work on that too. I could travel all the way to New York to see you in person and meet all the group of people, and I could be on the news too, because we need to bring this business back, and we need to help DSP. That's the number one priority. DSP is always our number one, and they help people with disability, and we want to make sure that DSP deserve more money, more wages, and we thank God we got Job Coach, thank God we got Special Olympic in New York, and all that kind of stuff. And I hope that people understand that we pay out a Special Olympic almost a year, and we don't want that to happen again. And it's not going to happen because they donate a lot of money already so far. I heard the good news, $10,000. That's a lot of money and all that kind of stuff. And I want to thank to all my athletes around the world. And the good news is I'm going to be traded to the Saratoga Wildcat pretty soon. and I'm not gonna be part of the Fulton County team because I want to make myself new, different, new journey. And my broker is helping me with all this issue process for me, and I'm just grateful that I'm doing the right thing and making the right decision for myself. And that's why the big owner of this company, commissioner, and of my state, of my capital region, of Albany capital region, not Fulton only. It's all capital region everywhere. That I'm in charge of that. You have to update that, make sure that you on the same page. You are your owner on your region, and I got my region here, and but I still have to obey for you because you run the show, you run the business, and you run the show here.
Definitely, and Victor brought a good point. We are going to be working with DSP associations across the state and nation to enact a national $15 minimum wage for DSPs all across the nation through extended partnership again. We're also going to be working with the federal government to work with the Special Olympics Association to make sure they got the funding necessary fund the Special Olympics for many generations to come. And I'm happy to be working with Special Olympics. I was a former Special Olympic for 7 years, and I miss it.
Hey, I gotta tell you, I want to thanks to CDO, the former CDO commissioner, Neil. I miss him so bad. Now we got a new CDO president for Special Olympics. She's doing a great job, and she's doing wonderful. She's doing the best. She could be the best, better than that Harris. Trust me. And I think that she's doing way better than her. And I think she deserve a lot of credit. Her birthday was last week. We want to wish her happy birthday. And I also did a video, and they like my video. They share that on the internet. I don't know. They put a special off and talk about that we need Special Olympic back, and we need all our athletes get happy, go back to bring the show and all that stuff. It's gonna happen, and I think it's gonna be good. And everybody had to do the COVID test and all that stuff, and I did mine already, and I came out good the second time already. Thank God for mercy. And I don't shake hands to many people no more because of the COVID issue. And I think everybody it's a lot of responsibility. And I think that everybody know the same page that I'm not here to run the show. I'm here to do my job. I'm here to help the community. I'm here to help the community make sure that everybody get their own freedom and there's all right and their own responsibility. The way they feel, who do you know I like, Biden or Trump. My opinion, I like Trump. Their opinion, they like Biden. That's their choice. I don't care what everybody said about it, but I got my own right, and you got your own right. Everybody got their own right, and I think everybody made their own decision. And earlier today, I got a messages from somebody. His name's the person Matthew. He heard me so bad. He said that he got to help Social Security and all that stuff, and that he's sending messages also through my personal. And I told him, please don't think that I'm a liar. And he's not going to win at all, and it's not over yet because he had to go to court and all that stuff. Trump is, and
Yeah,
I think that he's doing the right thing for doing that, and I think he's doing the right thing to have them get this issue done and overdone, and Biden not be the president of the United States because all they're doing is cheating on Trump, and it's not fair because they did it again in 2016, and now they're doing it again this year. Come on, it's all baloney, and that's why. I think that Trump is doing the right thing, and he's going to handle that. And I know I got faith of him.
definitely. And we'll also do extended partnership announcing soon that we'll be in full support of the GOP for many years to come. And we're also going to be announcing we are in total support of the National Police Association and Public Safety Associations, and that we'll be supporting them and for years and years to come. And we will not let criminals get to us, and we will make sure that that public safety and is our number one top priority in making sure that our streets are safe. We will advocate for safer roads, safer bridges, and we will advocate to make our streets safer for many, many years to come, whether we have who or not is the president. So.
Yeah, because right now, I know that Joe Biden is going to mandate people wear masks. By law, he cannot do that. Right or wrong. And I want to make sure you got that right or not. He want mandatory people wear masks. I don't know. You could read the law thing about that. Maybe you could find out for me, and I could get it updated my side too in Fulton County, on my capital region. I'm a capital region leader, and I wish you could bring me the update about it. And to see you could do that for me. I would appreciate that. I could write all my update paperwork, and tonight, as I'm done talking to you live, I'm gonna make everything update myself and work. Hey, I want you to share how I want you to share everybody. Mandate is like he cannot do that to everybody. The American people mandating the mask. Just explain to them
No,
all about that. I don't even
yeah,
know.
the mask thing is a tricky thing because it's not proven that it's not proven that it can sustain COVID-19's infection rate, right? And also, there's a lot of people that have asthma, and there's a lot of people that have breathing issues, and that we will be front and center if there becomes a strict mask mandate on and says that even people that have asthma have to wear these masks. We will advocate for that law to be changed and legal action to be taken because people that have asthma, I don't think should be wearing masks. Says it's not right. It's not right. It's an invasion of their rights.
It should be the only thing that you have to wear masks. You go inside the places. Outside is different. You go outside and get an air, but inside, I know the casino trip and all that stuff. I've been going to casino. I'm going to casino soon to celebrate my stuff. I can't wait. And I know you have to wear masks all the time, but I'm gonna get the plastic. It will be better for me breathing. And I want you to find out where I can get it and make sure that that's everybody's safety cover their face. That's not bad at all. It's still part of the safety thing.
Definitely, yeah. We will be also supporting through extended support partnership on OPWDD's independent support services, like self-directed services. And we will be also supporting any new independent services that they may create throughout the years. We will also be working to elect a Republican governor in 2022 when Governor Cuomo is term is up, and we will also be advocating to eliminate the unlimited gubernatorial races in London elections. I want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight. We will have every once in a while we will have a leadership conference like this, committee conference.
And I also want to share this with you that you should share this everywhere around the world, and you can share this all the website, everything. You know why I'm saying that? It could help everybody, and you should start doing that. And that's what I've been doing mine. And we need to start doing our business straight. That's what we need to do, and that's what we got to do. The video everywhere. You should do that, man. That will be helpful for everybody.
Yeah. Any comments? Anyone has the comment? You can go type it below and type in the comment sections.
Contact me.
Yep.
And
contact Victor or yep.
And I want to thank you all.
Information's on the website.
And I want to thank you all for everybody listening to me and believing my voice. And I just want everybody, we got to help this country better, and we got to make sure that everything's go back normal. And we want to make sure that this take the right responsibility. We missed the conference this year to South Africa. That's pretty sad for me. And I know a lot of people got to say, Victor got a good experience South Africa. Everybody keep telling me I'm here, but I don't care. I'm not elected for my South African Association of New York State, but I'm proud of that plaque that I got. And I'm proud that I'm part of this company now, and I don't have to worry about it anymore. I'm freaking happy. I'm grateful right now. And I got a little office here in my house, and it should be good. And I thank you for that.
Definitely. Thank you, everyone. We'll be back soon. Thank you so much.